would you rather come across a random man or a random bear in the woods? Starting with you. Go ahead.
Random bear? I don't know.
Oh, random bear.
Okay.
The bear.
Always the bear.
I think the bear.
Okay.
My first instinct was a man.
A man.
A man. A man.
The table's very divided here.
Yeah.
Man, bear. So why?
Why? Because I don't know. The bear, doesn't have any malicious intent. It's just a bear.
I don't know if you meant
It's
bear.
hungry.
No, it could attack you, but it's not plotting against you. Why would a man be in the woods with you?
Hold on.
No,
okay.
no. If I hear you correct,
Go
a
ahead.
man, like a bear was just walking up. You're just taking a hike in the woods and you're walking and you see a bear come across you and in the middle of your path. Or would you rather have a man in the middle of your path that's a human being that you can talk to and be like,
Okay.
hi,
Well, I
how's
was
it
thinking
going?
in the context that the man had followed us to the woods or whatever the fuck.
Oh,
That's
oh,
why I was thinking.
Yeah, what's the
Yeah, I was thinking in a malicious context too.
Well, he said. Well, can you repeat specifically?
Would you
your
rather
I'll say-
encounter a
here.
random bear or a random man?
I'll say exactly what I said
Yeah.
again. So would you rather come across a random man? So there's no implication of maliciousness there. He could be malicious, or he
Okay.
could be a totally
He's just an average
pleasant
guy,
person,
maybe. Yeah.
or a random bear in the woods.
Okay, then a man. Then I changed that completely.
Well, your first instinct was a bear because
Yeah.
it's just
'Cause I thought
that's
of the
interesting.
malicious.
My first instinct was a bear too.
I'm just that's kind of interesting. Your first instinct.
Wait, before I have you
yeah.
give your take, let's
Yeah.
hear the whys on the bear.
Yeah.
No, I was just saying my mind also went to a malicious place because of what
Oh,
I've
but the
heard
man
women.
could still be malicious.
I understand that, and the worst a bear could do is kill you.
Yeah, man. Could
And what can what?
Right,
A
right.
man-
So okay. So
A
here's
man
the
can do
scenario.
worse than kill
A man
you.
could do worse than kill you.
Here, okay. Let
It
me
could.
let me clarify things a little further. Okay. So previously, when I asked the question, you assumed the man was malicious. Now you're assuming that he's not malicious. You don't know. He could be malicious. He could not. Knowing what you know about the general population of the U.S., of men in the U.S., if we snap our finger, it picked a totally random man of the entire population of the U.S., and then a totally random bear. Okay. You don't know their intentions. Maybe the bear just ate. Maybe it's not hungry. Maybe it's starving. You don't know. You don't know.
But it obviously sees you, right?
Yeah, you will. So you will cross paths.
Yeah, you obviously can.
You will come across them. So it's not like you're hiding. You're walking down the path.
I mean, if it's a brown bear, we're safe. But if it's a black bear, then you got to get back.
Random
And it's
bear.
a random bear.
Random bear. You know, it could be a brown bear.
Could be a polar bear.
Could be.
Not the polar bear. Not the polar bear in the woods.
So
In the woods is crazy.
yeah, and it's not like there's no real motivations for why are they out in the woods. So it's literally you're instantly transported to the woods. The man's instantly transported to the woods, and so's the bear, in this wood location. Your answer, I guess.
I don't know. It's really confusing. It's like a bear can maul you, and a man, though, we don't know his intent, though.
I think your
Yes. Okay.
subconscious
So
really answers.
so yes,
I don't know.
a man could tie you up and torture you
Yeah.
for 7
That's
days.
what I'd be more
He
scared of,
could.
being mauled
The
by a
man
bear.
could do. He could do that.
That's
Just
what-
like I suppose, any man could do anything.
I think answer right away. That way you know what your subconscious goes.
That's
through.
exact. That's what I
Because
was.
subconsciously you maybe had some past trauma, and that's gonna answer it for you.
Well, that was kind of what I was
Yeah,
thinking. I was like, it's
probably.
interesting how they instantly go to the bear because they think the man's gonna instantly
Well,
hurt them.
let's get answers. Let's
Yeah.
get answers.
Yeah, I'm
So-
on the same page. I'm still on the fence right now, and I think you're absolutely right. Maybe we just have a certain perception of that, but I also want to say that there is good men out there. I'm
Okay.
not trying to say anything horrible. There
Sure.
could be a great chance. There's a great man in the woods.
I really, really,
Great man in the woods.
I really, really, really love bears. It's my favorite animal. So it doesn't matter who I come in the woods. If there's a bear, I'm gonna choose a bear.
Die
I
by
don't
a
care
bear.
if it kills. I don't care if it kills me. I'd love to just hug a bear, and if it kills me, it kills me. I used to cuddle
If
with
you
bears.
hug a bear,
I
you will
used
die.
to. No, I used to cuddle with bears.
I'm sorry, a random
It's
bear in the
gonna be-
woods
Adult,
will
you
instantly
cuddled- you
kill
No,
you. because
when I was
they-
a kid.
You cuddled with adult bears.
Yeah.
when you were a child, you cuddled
Were
with
they-
an adult bear.
Yeah.
Were they
And
they
there were cubs,
domesticated?
too.
Were they domesticated?
No,
though?
they were in the woods.
like enclosed environments.
Your
No, they
parents
were in the
let-
woods.
Your parents let you cuddle with a.
Well,
from
they
Russia.
didn't know. They didn't know
Oh,
I
you were-
was in the woods,
They're
and then,
How old were you?
well, I was under 10. I was like
Okay.
maybe like.
Is this back in Russia? or-
Yeah, yeah,
the
that's
woods
back
on-
in Russia.
in the
And
woods
again,
on
we have
Supervised?
bears just.
This is such a
We have
Russian story.
bears.
sun
in my
bears?
village, and near my village.
What color bears
there's-
were
Were they sun bears?
Were they drop
sun
bears?
What?
Or what kind of bears were they?
I don't know. They were like cute little brown bears, and like one was
Cute
really
brown bears.
big. And
Okay,
like,
so you've had anecdotal experience of, I guess, positive encounters with bears.
yeah, and I just really, really love bears. And I was asked like,
Wait,
who
I have a
would-
question for
yeah,
you.
okay.
What about in a room? You have to be in a room for 10 minutes with a random man or a random bear.
A bear.
Okay.
I will happily die by
Wait,
a bear.
What? Are you? Do you have thoughts of hurting yourself?
No, I do
No,
not.
she's
But I just
saying that
really
in the
love
worst
bears.
case scenario, she would rather
No,
still
no,
have the worst
no,
case.
Not even-
no, it's not.
She
It's
would
not.
pick. Even if it was her brother, she would rather be in the woods alone with a random bear than somebody who she knows and trusts.
Yeah, 100%. I just really, I want to be near bears. I want to have a pet bear
Yo.
one day.
It sounds like you're trying to die. Like that sounds.
But only
like,
by
what?
bear.
Suicide
Okay,
by bear.
Low-key
only
cool
bear.
story.
Only bear. Only
Okay,
bear though.
This is.
Okay, and I've actually brought
talking
this
because
up
it's based on her
in the thing. If it was other animal, I would choose a man 100,000%.
She's
It's
like-
it's only because it's
She's
a bear.
so confident.
Basically, what she's saying.
I highly
Oh, I
doubt
understand
if
exactly.
you
No,
are
I know,
right
but
now
she's
put in
saying
a
she's saying control
situation
alt
with
bear.
that.
She's saying control alt bear. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't care who I come across. As if there's
Okay,
a bear,
can
I'm
I
gonna
ask
choose
you
a
one
bear.
question?
Insane.
If you are put in a room with a really scary bear that's about to eat you and you have a door, would you run out?
Why are you thinking about
What do
this?
you mean?
Why are you thinking?
Well, I have to imagine.
I'm
like,
sorry.
how
If a
it
bear is
feels like.
in this room,
Oh, hold on.
Just
one second.
Gerald donated $200. Ladies, for fuck's sake. Bears are unfeeling, savage, hell beasts.
Hell
A grizzly
beasts.
will hold you down, eat pieces off your face, tear off your arm at the elbow, while you scream for help that never comes.
Wait, viewers in the chat, I know you guys have been over the past month or two. You've been sending me a bunch of bear videos. Send me what you have, but there's bear fight videos I've been seeing. Can you send me? There's this video where a bear, like this door swings up, and there's like a camera on a tripod, and the bear like comes out bolting out of this enclosure, and just basically sprints down this camera. If some of you know the clip I'm talking about, a bunch of you have sent it to me. My Instagram, if you could just send it to the Instagram. I think I want to finally show that video. I do have some clarification questions for you here. So, what I don't know. I think I asked this in a previous show, right? The legality of putting someone in a cage with a bear and paying them to do it. So I don't know if there's any lawyers in the chat. Could I would be. So would you be willing? You'd be willing then. I will put you in a cage with a bear for 10 minutes. We'll live stream it.
Oh, that's so
You have to sign a waiver that says in the event of your death, you won't sue us, etc. I don't think you can actually. People in the chat were saying you can't waive away your rights in this sort of way. Like you can't like let somebody kill you.
Yeah,
basically.
no, you can't because there was that one, the House of Torture that tried to do that.
Well, I don't know if that's the reason
Yeah.
why, but
Well,
don't
I didn't say
think
the reason, but, like,
legally,
that's how I
if you
heard
were
it.
like, even if you signed a waiver and you were fine being with the bear, but the bear ends up killing you, even though you're okay with that outcome, I don't think legally. I think liability-wise, we would be in trouble.
someone
Yes,
has
yes,
and I
you
think
would
your
be.
stream
It's-
would probably get like taken down immediately.
Especially if you put it in a cage. Like, how about a nice little forest? We can just like
Well,
relax.
you're just as safe in a cage
Well, it has
with
to
the
be
bear
enclosed,
than in
yeah.
the forest
Well, I
with
just
the
don't
bear.
like cages.
Well, I
like,
mean,
why do you have
that's
to
just
cage animals at
Okay,
all?
just a room then.
Okay,
Just like a room
we'll
like
put you
this.
in a.
How about a nice big house so
zoo.
that we can.
Well, how
So
about
that-
put it in
so
here?
that
Put it
way
in this house.
you're-
Have the carrots
so
What
that-
kind of
upstairs talk to you
zoo?
guys.
Because some zoos are horrible to animals and they do cage
Wait,
them.
you had? Is this really like? Are you just like kind of
She's
having
joking.
a joke?
Yes.
Or is this like genuinely? Like, give us your actual genuine, because I can't argue with
Okay.
like. ridiculous.
Every single time in the past, ever since I was a kid, like I just love bears. Okay, like
You're
I
not
think they're
scared of them.
really
Okay.
cute, and I can be scared. But the thing is that it's like at this particular moment, if I were to be put in a cage with a bear, I personally wouldn't take it at this particular moment because I have people that I care about and who need me right now. So I wouldn't put myself in that situation on purpose. However, in this imaginary scenario, or if it were to happen where I encounter a bear, I'm going to be cautious because I know how to be around bears. Like I can, at least the ones that I've encountered in Russia, I was able to read them fairly well. Like they would huff and they would like be really cute and like just like very, I don't know, like cuddly. Like, and I would come up and I would give them berries and like who would like,
Okay, so
have.
I want to see if I can test the logic here. So.
But it's specifically the bears only. Like if it were any other animal, like if it were a chimpanzee, I would take a man anytime.